1.6 is about translations. So if you are looking at 1.6, you will notice that it's really the foundation of how to deal with word problems. Statements into mathematical expressions. Now, I would want you to refer to your vocabulary. So, refer to the operation vocabulary that's on page 42. So the whole thing about mathematics is you are using symbols, okay? But a lot of times word problems are, well, as the name implies, is words. It's all in words. So you need to know what are the equivalent words. So that represents the 4 operations in mathematics, right? So in mathematics, the 4 basic operations will be addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So what are the common words that we use for addition? So if you refer to page 42, so turn to your book on page 42 so you know what I'm talking about. So if you look at page 42, it shows you all the different words that you use for addition. Okay, for example, so if you look at the window, it tells you what do you use for addition. You use things like more than, the sum of, total, plus. So these are some of the common words that you use for addition. What are the words that we use for subtraction, for example? Okay, we use minus, we use less than, subtracted from, decreased by, difference between. So these are just some common words that we use for the 4 operations: addition, subtraction, division. But most common word is quotient. Okay, and for multiplication, the more common word will be the product. Now, this is what I need you to understand. If let's say you talk about the sum, okay, so you know sum means add, but addition is made out of 2 things at least, right? So you'll be saying sum of A and B. So it is not the and that you look at, it's really the word sum. The sum tells you what to add. So what's A and what's B? So that's what this is saying. Okay, the sum of A and B means A plus B. Now, if I want to change this to subtraction, then the more common word I would use is difference. So when you see difference, again, I would say of A and B. So this of A and B, it doesn't really mean much. It's the word that's in front that matters. Okay, so what this mean, because it says difference, so it's A minus B. Now, what would I say if I want to say A times B? Okay, the common word will be product. But again, I would say product of A and B. So of A and B really doesn't help us decide which operation to use. Okay, it's the word that's in front that tells you the operation, and because it's product, that means you multiply. And the last operation, which is division, the common word we use is quotient, and the quotient of A and B is A divided by B. So observe, in all the 4 cases, can you see I'm using and in all of them? Okay, so this and really is more the separator. Okay, what comes before the operation versus what comes after. So when you see the word and, it really is what's separating them. Now, what other things can we use in conjunction to this? So if I say, for example, twice a number, what am I saying? Okay, so if the number is x, twice a number, twice, just means double of it. So it's 2 times x. So if I say square of a number, okay, that's another story. Square of a number then really means x times x, as in x squared. Okay, now, what if I say twice the sum of A and B? Then, what I need you to observe is the twice is referring to the sum. So what I'm doubling is the sum. I'm not doubling the number, I'm doubling the sum. And sum is made up of 2 things. So this is where the parentheses will kick in. Okay? And what happens in the parentheses is addition. So how do I know it's addition? Because of the word sum. Okay? And why do I need a parentheses? Because I'm doubling not the number, I'm doubling their sum. So I'm looking at 2 numbers, I need to add them first to find the sum and then double it. So how do you mean by do it first? And the operation to use do it first means parentheses, right? because parentheses is always what we do first. So you add the two numbers to get the sum, and then you multiply. So basically that's what it means, twice the sum. Now what's another word to use besides twice? Another word is triple, as in 3 times. So I could say triple the difference. Okay, triple the difference of A and B. So again, the triple is referring to the difference. Okay, so triple means 3 times, but because it's the difference, the operation inside the parentheses will be a minus. Okay, and what you're subtracting is A minus B. Okay, so we can of course start confusing you a little bit when we start jumbling up words, right? So for example, we can say find the sum of twice the difference of A and B and let's not make it too complicated, and 7. So this is how you have to read it. Sum, you know it means addition, right? But what are you adding? You're adding twice the difference of A and B and 7. So 7 is on the other side. Okay? And what's in front of it is going to be twice the difference of A and B, as in A minus B, and that becomes the answer. So when you are translating word problems, you have to slow down and understand by phrases. What does phrases mean? Okay, so difference means subtraction, and I'm doubling the subtraction, so I subtract and then I double, and then who's on the other side is 7. Okay, and how do I know how to add it? It's because of this word. So let's try again. Find the sum. So you think of addition, right? So what comes before the end? This end right here. 7 comes after it, and before it is twice the difference of A and B. So this end that you see here is for difference of A and B. So that forces me to subtract. And this end is to tell me what comes after the addition sign. Okay, will we go up to this point? Is it going to be that complex for Math 115? Not very likely. Okay, but I just want to show you that it is possible that we jumble things up and make it look like that. Okay, but that's at a later time. But right now I just want you to be familiar with the terminology. So there is 2 words that you have to especially look out for. One is the word from, and the other word is the then. Okay, so whenever you see these 2, you have to remember to reverse the order. So let's make sure you understand what I'm saying. For example, I say, can you subtract A from B? So when you see subtract, you think that, okay, subtract, like that, okay? And a very natural choice is you will think of what's A. So this will translate to A minus B. But this word, watch out for this word. When you see this word, it really means you have to reverse the order. So instead of putting A in front, you have to put it behind, and you have to put the B in the front. Okay, as in you reverse the order. So subtract A from B means B comes first, and then A comes later. Now, what is another way I can ask you? So this is example 1, right? So let's try example 2. If I say A less B, okay, A less B just means A minus B. That's it, A minus B. Now compare this with what's A less than B. So when I have this word again, so these are the 2 famous words right here, okay, from and then. So when it's A less than B, then this really means B minus A. So from time to time, you are required to reverse the order, but usually these are the 2 words, okay? So watch out for these 2 words because it kind of tells you that you need to reverse the order. So let's do a few more examples to make sure you understand. How can we say this? Let's see. How about I were to ask you, what's 13 less than 4 100, for example. Okay, 13 less than 400. So what am I saying? 400 goes to the front minus 13. So this is going to be, what is it, 300. Let's borrow this, and that's 10, which is there. So it's going to be 7, 8, and 3. So there you have it. The answer is 387. Okay. So watch out for that word, then and from. Okay. So let's try another example. Okay, I'm picking something from the book. If you want to do more exercises, so maybe I should say try exercises. Try exercise 1.6, and this is found on page 51 of your text. Okay, but let's just do one example. Let's try this. What do you think I'm talking about if I say quotient of 7 and sum of a number and 8? So I'm looking at page 51, and this problem that I'm doing right now is really number 12. Okay, so I'm doing number 12 on page 51. So quotient, so let's see. Whenever you see quotient, what's the operation you think of? You think of division, right? Okay. So in division, there's a top number and there's a bottom number. What separates the top from the bottom is and. But watch out, it's going to be the quotient of 7 right here. Okay, and so this is the separator. So that tells you 7 goes to the top. Okay, and what comes afterwards goes to the bottom. But look at this word. The one at the bottom is not a number. It's telling you it's the sum. So when you see the word sum, what do you think of? You think of addition, right? You think of addition. And when there's addition, there's the front and there's the back. So again, there's going to be another and right here to separate what's in front and what's behind. So what's in front is the number, so x, and what comes afterward is 8. So let's read again. We are talking about quotient as in division. Quotient of 7 and, so separates them, okay, and sum of. So when you see sum, you think of addition. And then you have your x and your 8. So we can do a lot of these problems, okay, but then you'll never be confident enough until you try it. So I strongly recommend that you try these exercises, okay, and try to translate the phrases into symbols and see if you totally understand this. So what you're responsible for is exercise 1.6, page 51, okay. The book comes with the answers for all the odd numbers, so you should be writing the phrases of numbers 1 through 23, all the odds. Okay, so don't look at the answer in the book yet. Look at the phrases, translate first, and then look into the back for the answers. Okay, so it's 1 through 23 odds, and that's all you need to know. Okay. I'm not going to do equations yet because the whole of chapter 2 is solving equations. So as far as 1.6 is concerned, all I need you to know is how to translate from phrases into expressions. Okay, and we'll be dealing with equations in chapter 2. Okay, and that's it.